Feel I'm going under, burning my skin, closing my eyelids, hiding from the thunder, just wanting to be liked, just wanting to fall into painted gold, where the trees call my name from the sidewalk, like I've been here before now. Disbelief fills my eyes till I can't talk. In the middle of the night, I just wanna feel like I'm turning back into something hyper-real, but there's nothing left to prove, all the time to kill. In the middle of the night, I riding down the highway, letting my head down, seeing them red now, rising on the sideway. Nothing to fear now, ready to fall into painted gold. When the trees got my name from the sidewalk, like I've been here before night. Disbelief fills my eyes till I can't talk. In the middle of the night, I just wanna feel like I'm turning back into something hyper-real, but there's nothing left to prove, all the time to kill. In the middle of the night, I
Hey Chad, how's it going? Welcome to this Wednesday stream. Shout out to Bark in the audience. I think he's watching somewhere. Shout out to also people watching on X. Just a quick reminder before we get into the charts, you could do wonders by pressing the like button. Would rather ask you guys early on the show so I don't have to keep pressing, after. And quite the day we had today, Chad. We had a positive CPI coming out of today for the US. which gave more confidence in the market participants. And we had a bullish engulfing candle confirmed just a few minutes ago, a 4.7% gain on BTC, going into the second highest daily close in history, chat. You can see we actually, chat, it was the highest daily close in history. I thought it wasn't, maybe it wasn't on Binance, but here on Coinbase, actually the highest daily close in history, above $101,000 for one BTC, bullish engulfing candle. And let me tell you this, chat, the oscillators now on BTC are starting to look even better than what they were looking before, because not only you have this hidden bullish divergence argument on the MACD histogram, right? We've been talking about this one for a while, where you have a low here, it's the same low on the MACD and price, and you have a higher low in price but a lower low in the MACD histogram, developing into a hidden bullish divergence, which is a continuation divergence of the current trend, which is an uptrend. So that hidden bullish divergence starting to mature, not confirmed yet, but you're starting to lose that negative momentum once again. And once it flips neutral, there are good chances that it's gonna start to print positive momentum and just continue the uptrend on BTC into higher prices. Maybe 110K could come sooner than expected, chat. But that's not all of that. You know, that's not everything that's going on currently on the oscillators. You have this on the MACD and on the RSI, chat. You also have a hidden bullish divergence, but more locally than what basically the MACD one is, because the MACD is it's a hidden bullish divergence that goes from here to here, something like that. So for example, the MACD will be here, you know, doing a lower low where price is doing a higher low. The hidden bullish divergence that's now being manufactured on the RSI, it's more local, you know, it's a shorter period of time to manufacture, and it's from this low into this low. And I'll show you here. This is the hidden bullish divergence that's now starting to get built on BTC, but on the RSI oscillator. So you have double hidden bullish divergence. You have one which is larger on the MACD histogram, which is more bullish in my opinion. This could just could play out, but this one gives me more confidence as it has a larger time frame to actually mature and play out. But that's nice, right? You have a higher low here on the RSI and a lower low on the, a higher low in price and a lower low on the RSI, implying possible continuation to the upside on BTC on the daily time frame, right, chat? Welcome everyone. I was tuning in both on YouTube and on RSI. It's been quite the cool week, right? The cool week. We talked about possibly setting the low early this week, and it was just apparently what's going on into the highest daily close in history for BTC, manufacturing a hidden bullish divergence on the RSI and starting to mature the already fabricated hidden bullish divergence on the MACD histogram. So everything looks poised on the oscillators for continuation to the upside. And since we're talking about continuation to the upside, chat, let me remind you real quick about the 9-day time frame. You just flipped positive once again, chat. We were talking about the setup on the Bollinger Bands, where you had consecutive Bollinger Bands closes outside of the bands here, and you were flipping red and going back below the Bollinger Bands. But then today, on a single day price action, they propelled BTC back outside of the Bollinger Bands, implying continuation to the upside and strength on this vertical move. So I reckon BTC is just going to continue to go vertical until you see a 9-day close inside of the bands that doesn't get immediately invalidated. What I'm trying to say with this, like, look at the amount of 9-day closes that you had outside of the bands. So every close led you to basically another continuation on verticality until you close inside of the bands, but then you had an immediate, rejection or invalidation and continue closing higher. So if you close back inside of the bands on the 9-day, then you gotta stay alert. And if you don't get immediately invalidated like you did here, and you start to have some choppiness price action, then it might be time to put possibly the pedal of the metal, right? Because maybe a larger correction might be coming. So the 9-day time frame will be closing in 9 more days, this candle. So still have a lot of more data to be set. But for now, flip positive once again. And yeah, I love to see it, chat. I love what's going on BTC here. And look at the compression on the Bollinger Bands on the daily, by the way. Did you touch? So you didn't touch the upper band here. I mean, you almost did. You actually did, chat. You touched the upper band and had a rejection. So any point now, chat, hopefully the breakout on this compression from diminished volatility will be to the upside with another run up on volatility on the daily time frame. So like we were saying, oscillators look poised for continuation. 9-day time frame looks poised for continuation. Bollinger Bands look compressed. Volatility has been diminishing ever since basically November 11, chat. Like you had this volatility spike, but since then volatility has been some kind of a tame, some kind of low on BTC, and ever since volatility started going down on BTCs, where altcoins had the green light to start moving, right? We saw that downtrend on Bitcoin dominance the past few weeks. And we'll see what happens if actually BTC is going to suck up the liquidity once again when it starts running, or we just entered a new paradigm where Bitcoin dominance is going to go down while BTC runs, and altcoins just basically going on a moon mission once that happens, right? So bullish engulfing confirmed, highest daily candle close confirmed on Bitcoin. Let's go see BTC against the SPX. BTC against the SPX, also bullish engulfing confirmed. It wasn't your highest daily close in history. Was your second? Was it? Let's see. Okay, so it was, chat. It was your highest daily close in history also on BTC against the SPX. Just a quick reminder for you guys here on BTC against the SPX. We have a fractal from the prior cycles. Every time that you break the all-time high, you go on an insane run vertical before the first pullback. 2017 was a 91% run. 2021 was a 50% run before the first pullback. And now we're targeting, if history is going to repeat itself, at least a 20 to 25% run right into the 19 to 20 level, psychological level here on BTC against the SPX before the first pullback. Okay. RSI here also has a hidden bullish divergence on BTC against the SPX, which is beautiful. And you also had the macro hidden bullish divergence starting to mature on the MACD histogram. So both USD and SPX pair look ready for continuation on BTC. And man, it's crazy to see this vertical accumulation just play out like the same like it did on late last year, on November through December, right? You have not had like crazy, right, drops so far, although it could happen, but it's been just a sustained price action to the upside. You know, sometimes choppy, but not any like strong, scary pullbacks to shake people out yet. Also, this kind of price action, this double rejection, you know, from 100K kind of reminds me of December 2020, where you rejected here the level $20,000, $20K area was rejected twice, one and twice, and then you had the definitive breakout above 20K, and then it was off to the races for BTC at that point. It kind of reminds me of that, this double impulse, you know, trying to break 100K, failed once, then twice, and now maybe we're off to the races, chat. We'll see. Exciting times ahead, I think. Just like the thumbnail says, crypto tsunami, it's here, and I think it's here to stay at least until quite some time. I actually recorded a video today. I did a Pitbox video series once again after 2 months, chat. You can go to my channel. Actually gonna pull it up. The last video that I did, you know, that wasn't a live stream, was like in October, and it said decision time is here. 5 reasons for Bitcoin's resolution to happen now, and yeah, you know, the rest is history. So I did a new video that, I haven't recorded ever since. I give an update on Bitcoin possible targets, higher time frame patterns, when the top might be and whatnot. I'll be uploading it after the stream or potentially tomorrow morning. So you'll get a treat. It's like a 10 to 14 minute clip that I'm sure that you'll enjoy. So watch it when it's live. So yeah, BTC looking insane, really good. Let's go into Bitcoin dominance. So this is we were talking about this yesterday, Chad. If you didn't watch yesterday's stream, we said this rejection, now a triple rejection to a 200 moving average and the 57.2 level, which is a no joke, right? This level was respected and manufactured over 4 years, Chad, almost like through 2017 all the way to almost 2021, was held as support and as resistance, and now potentially flipped to resistance once again, Chad. Where you had the sell-off, BTC dominance closed on a 0.1% drawdown today, leaving sellers absorption to the upside, both rejecting both the 200 moving average and that inflection zone. You're printing strong positive momentum in the MACD histogram for the first time. First positive momentum since November 21st, and first strong positive moment since November 15 on Bitcoin dominance. RSI at 43, so neutral, but sitting just 4 points shy from entering the seller's control area once again. And this is a great signal here, Chad, that it's not enough to give you like confident that this will nuke, but at least it's work in the right direction, right? The Bitcoin dominant sellers are putting the effort here to not having a 200 moving average reclaim, not having a 57.2% reclaim, and just basically starting to reject it as resistance. And you have to go back way in time to see the last time that you rejected the 200 moving average here on Bitcoin dominance. It was actually, the last time was November 17, 2021. Ever since, it was just choppy, or you held it as support. So interesting developments going on Bitcoin dominance, man. Like, you had a huge rally in BTC today, going into the highest daily close in history, and actually Bitcoin dominance did this, right? Did a red day, a minus 0.1% drawdown on Bitcoin dominance. On other instances, when you go into highest daily close in history and you put a 4% candle to the upside, usually you get a spike on Bitcoin dominance. And also, the bounce here on Bitcoin dominance was on BTC having a pullback. So that's interesting. Like, apparently there's maybe some kind of a paradigm shift being brewed, being cooked in the kitchen, that now the Bitcoin dominance spikes are on Bitcoin pullbacks and not on Bitcoin recoveries. Okay, so food for thought regarding that Bitcoin dominance price action. Since we're talking about dominance, let's go see USDT dominance. I think I'm missing my normie trend line here. We're sitting. Okay, so I'm actually in log mode. But that changes nothing that we just talked about, because we're in price discovery on BTC, so it's not that I have to do it again. But look at this bearish engulfing candle on USDT dominance. Lowest daily close confirmed since December 8, and confirming possibly this another rejection to this normie trend line, right? Another bearish retest to this long-term support manufactured on December 2017, held a support through so many times in history, and now flipped to resistance for the first time, Chad, with high volume coming in. Usually when that happens on any ticker or any asset, you get basically a bear market, right? If you flip this and you see this, like, oh, you had a breakout of supply, right? Like long-term supply as controlled price, as avoided price to go up. Now you just had a breakout, and look at this bullish retest that it did today, Chad. Just beautiful, if you ask me. So you still have work to do. You're still about 3.8%. This is a level that you bounced on March 14 and also a few days ago. The first reaction to it from market participants was actually to bounce USDT dominance when you came back into this level and you were not able to have a breakdown. But hopefully now with this bearish retest to this support line, now you get enough fuel to have a breakdown, and your next logical target from 3.8% chat, my bad, will be 2.73, 2.7% chat is your next line in the sand, your next logical possible support if you break down from here on USD dominance. Because look at the chart, this is up and down territory. There's a huge inefficiency in between 3.8% and 2.7%. Look at the price action, you know, in between those two levels is up and down, up and down, up and down, up, down, up, and possibly now down. So I reckon if you have a breakdown, it's not gonna take that long to actually go visit 2.73, 2.7% into cycle lows of USDT dominance, and actually the lowest price action you would have seen on USDT dominance since November 2021, since the top of the prior cycle. And if we actually tag that level, then we'll take it from there. We'll see if we actually start falling down. Where else can we go on USDT dominance? Okay, chat. All right. I think it's time for some altcoins. Solana outperformed both BTC and Ethereum today, and Ethereum, I think it outperformed BTC, but not Solana. Starting with Ethereum, bullish engulfing candle closed on a 5% gain, 5.6% gain, holding 3,500 as support once again. This level, 3.5k is a no joke level. Look at how many times you have regarded it as resistance here throughout time. Complacency shoulder on early April 2022, and also this complacency shoulder, this shoulder on July 21st of this year, has now being held as support, chat. Market participants came in, regarded it as support, bullish engulfing candle. Now you're starting to develop a hidden bullish divergence on the RSI here on Ethereum. So it's not only on BTC now, because you have a low and a higher low, but you have a low and a lower low on the RSI. And also, I think that you might be starting to develop some kind of a hidden bullish divergence also on the MACD histogram. From there, and also from here, which is the same one that BTC has. Okay, so good animal spirits coming into Ethereum against the USD, against the US dollar. Good price action today overall. I reckon Ethereum's just gonna break 4K pretty soon, chat. At least within 2024. It's what I'm expecting. So bullish engulfing confirmed for Ethereum. Let's go into Solana. Solana closed the day on a 6.4% gain. Bullish engulfing candle also. Actually holding 215 as support. We've been talking about this level too. Manufactured on September 2021. Now being held as support potentially for the first time in history, and going possibly for the highest low of this uptrend. You have a hidden bullish divergence also starting to mature on the MACD, and you have bearish confluence on the RSI though. You don't have that hidden bullish divergence that you have on Ethereum and on BTC on Solana, right? Because you have a lower low on price, whereas on Ethereum and on BTC you're having a higher low. You have this, right? We're doing that on the oscillators, and you have bearish confluence here locally on Solana. So although you had a good recovery on Solana today, you have a better argument for Ethereum and BTC on the oscillators. Although you still have this crazy big, hidden bullish divergence starting to mature, unconfirmed for now, but starting to develop and actually just starting to lose that negative momentum on the MACD for Solana. So highest daily close confirmed since December 8th. Holding 215 as support. outperforming majors today for Solana. Let's go into ETH BTC. Also interesting development on ETH BTC today, closed on a 0.9% gain. Trying to hold this level, this 37.59 SAT value area as support. Look at how many times has been regarded, from market participants as an inflection zone, and now this time could be no different. Chat, you have some kind of a triple, bottom here locally on the lower time frames. You can see this triple wick to the downside. You're printing the first negative momentum on the MACD histogram on the freshly open candle, but that can change pretty quick. You're like fully resetted on the MACD histogram, and you're at 51 on the RSI, so you're neutral regarding the oscillators for the daily time frame here on ETH BTC. But it's nice that they're holding this level so far, chat. Hopefully we'll see a higher low. So I'm repeating this like a parrot. We have a low. We'll still have a lower high. We didn't take out this high. Now possibly give me a higher low, right? And then a higher high, right? Taking out this high. And then you start to think about consecutive higher highs and higher lows. If you have then another higher low, you can start talking about a trend reversal on ETH BTC. And a confirmed trend reversal on a technical, traditional technical analysis matter, right? Because you've been downtrending basically for like 2 years, 3 years now, since December 2021. You have not taken out this high. Since then, it's been lower highs ever since, right? So hopefully you get some kind of a sign for the market that the trend might be reversing soon with higher highs and higher lows. Until that happens, you are the market's mercy, to not continuing this lower, because it could perfectly happen, right? You just printed a lower high. You don't have a higher low yet. This could just, if you were playing the trend, you didn't know about seasonality, you didn't know what this was, you didn't know this was ETH BTC, you didn't know what that Ethereum was starting to look good against the USD, and you didn't know that BTC USD was mooning. You would be bearish on the sticker, because you just did a lower high, after a lower low. So this could more than possible could continue to do that. Like, don't be surprised if it does it, because that's the current trend. But we're trying to figure out when it's gonna change to the upside. 3-day had a nice compelling argument down here with this Dragonfly Doji into a bullish engulfing, right? You have a lot of bullish divergences, multi-month bullish divergence on both oscillators on the 3-day time frame. So hopefully that will be enough to give us our market structure break to the upside on ETH BTC, right? And starting that altcoin at performance. And also, if you hold the lows, we said this yesterday, you can start to look at an inverse head and shoulders pattern reversal, right? This will be your neckline. You do something like this, and if you actually confirm a breakout from the neckline, you could be targeting, right, at least from the neckline all the way down, like a 21% target from the neckline. I'll do this properly once it happens. 21%, would be at least this prior inflection zone. So that could be a nice target for short-term reversal on ETH BTC. Okay, chat. If you're enjoying the stream, hit on that like button, the bell that's off. Follow me on X. Subscribe. Just like another streamer says, follow me or get liquidated. Masoy saying, hey, can you check Pepe? Also thoughts for December. Sure. We'll check Pepe right after I'm done checking these pairs. For December, I think you just missed the beginning of the stream. I'm bullish. You have several arguments. We'll go back quickly on them, on the USD pair. But you should definitely replay the stream after I'm done to watch the beginning, where I talked about you have both hidden bullish divergences on the MACD histogram and the RSI for continuation on the daily time frame for BTC. So I expect continuation to the upside on the daily time frame for the remainder of the month. So TLDR, too long didn't read. I'm bullish, and but you should watch the replay, and I will watch Pepe in a few more minutes. So that's ETH BTC. Let's go see Sol BTC. Sol BTC closed on a bullish engulfing candle. 1.6% gain today. You have bearish convergence on the oscillators, both on the MACD and the RSI. So no sign of a bullish reversal on the oscillators on Sol BTC, although it could happen. Nice bullish engulfing for today, but you need more work because you're sitting at 38 on the RSI, so you're in the seller's control area. And just a day ago, you were printing strong negative momentum in the MACD histogram. So what you want to see here on Sol BTC is that you want to see a reclaim of 23,000 here, 23.8K, and the 200 moving average in order to somewhat of a recovery of the bullish structure. Because I've talked about this one a few streams, right? You want to see a reclaim of the 200 moving average here, right? You want to see a recovery of the bullish structure. Otherwise, if you continue going lower on Sol BTC, you might be at risk of confirming a wiggle distribution schematic type 2. This means absolutely nothing, right? You just need to not confirm it, because if you confirm it, if you fall down here, for example, you fall down into the sign of weakness, and if you confirm it, you have a good chance that this might distribute, right, on phase E. It might not do it, it could confirm the distribution and then it might not play out. Like that happens, right? But the main reason we study patterns is that they give you a better probabilistic outcome, right, regarding a setup. So Sol BTC, in order to be safe, it needs to recover the 200 moving average. If you recover the 200, I'm gonna feel way better about this. You've been going sideways for a year now, Chad. Since basically December, you've been on the same range here on Sol BTC. So hopefully that will come to an end. I reckon this is gonna come to an end soon. Like hopefully to the upside though. This is gonna come to an end on 2025. That's 100% sure. And if you confirm distribution and it starts playing out, it's not bearish for Sol USD. It's just bearish for Sol BTC, right? Which could imply BTC outperforming Solana for the rest of the market. I mean, for the rest of the cycle. But yeah, that's your Sol BTC, bullish engulfing, losing the negative momentum on the MACD histogram, but still sitting below 40 on the RSI. You want to get back above 40, to the safe zone, to the neutral zone, far away from where the sellers are in control, which is below 40 and where you're sitting right now. Let's go see Sol ETH. Was doing some good developments yesterday. Trading at a low that you want to basically hold on Sol ETH, and they actually held it, chat. Look at you had a 0.7% gain, highest daily close confirmed since December 7. And look at this, man. This is an insane chart because you have a high time frame uptrend, higher highs and higher lows on Solana against Ethereum. You had a long-term, resistance here manufactured on November 2021. There's a former all-time high from the prior cycle, which market participants had such a hard time trying to break it. You tested it 6 times, 7 times. You were not able to break it, but then on the 8th attempt, you broke it and held that former level, that former resistance. You held it as support. And then when it was confirmed as support, you went into an all-time high, some kind of blow off top here. And then you had a mean reversion to the downside. And now look at where we're bouncing here, Chad. So I've been repeating this a lot. You do want to hold this level. You don't want to go below here because you fall at risk of doing a lower low. But a lower low per se on an uptrend is not that bad, right? Because if you do that, it's not that bad as long as you continue doing higher highs and higher lows. But if you do a lower low, right, and then you bounce and then you start doing like a lower high, this starts to look a little bit weird, right? Because now you have a lower low and a lower high on an uptrend, like on a long-term uptrend. And then if you do another lower low and then another lower high, you start to build a classic distribution pattern named 3 falling peaks, right? Classic distribution. Possibly looking really bad for Sol ETH. But let's not get too far ahead, right? You are on a long-term uptrend here. The trend is your friend, and I'll be playing this trend to the upside until the market provides me data that says basically otherwise. All right. Let's go check out Pepe for my friend Masoy. Pepe, man. It's a really good ETH beta, leverage ETH bet for this cycle. Let's pull it up. Nice recovery on Pepe today. After a bearish engulfing candle, it bounced almost 7%, closed the day on a 6.9% gain. You printed positive momentum, but it wasn't enough to print strong positive momentum. You have bullish convergence on the RSI, but you have a bearish divergence argument on the MACD histogram. And also on the RSI here, I mean, regarding the lows here, you don't have any kind of hidden bullish divergence, but you do have some kind of bearish divergence potentially starting to manufacture and almost getting confirmed on Pepe. But Masoy, I don't get too worried on bearish divergence because of two reasons. The first one, we're in a bull market and bearish patterns tend to underperform, right? Bearish divergences, bearish reversal patterns don't perform that well on bull markets, right? On bullish markets. So when you're in a bull run, you might get some bullish divergence, some bearish divergence, some bearish patterns that they might just get disregarded. And the second reason, it's because when you are on a sustained uptrend like the one that Pep is on, higher highs and higher lows, you just did all-time highs 2 days ago. You more often than not need a triple bearish divergence before, right, that reversal. So it will be like something like this, right, where Pepe goes and does another high, and then you have that triple bearish divergence that ultimately leads you into that pullback, which ultimately I think that's going to continue higher. So Pepe on the daily time frame looks fine. You do have some bearish arguments on the oscillators, right? I'm not gonna lie to you, but it's been trading somewhat coupled to BTC so far. So like the same like as Doge, right? I'm gonna pull up Doge here. So you can see Doge has also been trading somewhat like what BTC has been doing, right? BTC has been grinding higher. Doge to some extent did the same, right? It underperformed BTC on this bounce today. Pepe did as well, but it just takes a couple days and Doge could catch up to what BTC has been doing. Let's pull up the 3-day. So 3-day close on a nothing burger, right? On a day ago, I think yesterday we watched the 3-day close. RSI in the 3-day is sitting at 71 on the buyer's control zone. Every time that you are above 60 on the RSI, the buyers are in control, right? Every bounce is going to be a strong one, right? So if you have a pullback, then this could be just enough to send you higher to do this on the chart, right? When you're above 60 here on the RSI. So as long as you stay above 60 on the 3-day and the higher time frames, I think that Pepe will continue impulsing higher. I'm turbo bullish on Pepe. I'm not exposed directly to it, but I do hold, Boys Club tickers, which give me, some kind of a leverage Pepe position. So I'm bullish on it. Daily bounced pretty well today. Let's look at the 9-day. So the 9-day is just closing the highest 9-day close in history, just 4 days ago. Right, the current 9-day time candle looks like nothing burger so far, sitting outside of the bands, this is bullish. If you get back inside of the bands on the 9-day, then it might look like some kind of choppiness might be ahead, but this will be closing in 5 more days. So in 5 more days, we'll know if actually this will continue or not. But my bet right now is that Pepe will continue higher. And you actually held here the moving average of the Bollinger Bands as support. Look at how they've been held as support for the past like 2 to 3 weeks now. So ultimately, I think it's just gonna rely on what BTC does, right? And if BTC actually is gonna go up in December, like the oscillators are implying, right? You have this double hitting bullish divergence, continuation divergence on the daily. Then I think that altcoins and Pepe and some others are gonna follow. I hope that answers your question, Masoy. By the way, thanks for tuning in. Remember to like the stream, right? Subscribe. Hit on the bell notification button so you know where I'm going live. So I want to pull up. This is an interesting chart. I want to pull up Sui against Sol, man. Highest daily close on Sui against Sol in quite some time, chat. Since like October 2023, so yearly highs for Sui against Sol. Quite an uptrend, man. You went into lower lows, man. You went into all-time lows on this crash on August 5th, and since then it was off to the races. You have higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Now another higher high, and oscillator is not giving any clue that it might cool off soon. Oh man, I wonder if it's just gonna do a full-on recovery, this chart. Cause Sui, man, I don't know if you guys I've tried Sui. It's pretty fast, you know. The wallet works fine. It's cheap to use, right? It's like a brand new Solana, but without, you know, the massive supply overhead. You know, without the unlocks coming in March. Solana will have a huge unlock coming in March. From funds that bought Sol at 80 bucks, right? You have a decent amount of selling pressure coming from Pump Fund every day. So even if Solana gets more users, right, they'll start using Pump Fund, and Pump Fund is going to get more fees, and they might dump more Solana. Pump Fund has sold over $180 million on 2024 alone worth of Sol tokens. So Sui definitely representing this some kind of a paradigm shift, I guess, right? Where it doesn't have that much supply overhead, right? It doesn't have that much of a selling pressure, and it's thriving, right? RSI overextended here at the overbought area at 75, but above the bullish control zone, printing strong positive momentum in the MACD histogram, and already up 3 points on 3% on the freshly opened daily candle. Catching follow through to this massive bullish engulfing. You closed on a 10% gain, Sui against Solana today, and Solana closed on a 6% gain today, chat. So the charts speaks for themselves. Maybe later on in stream we're gonna go on chain on Solana. Meme coins went absolutely vertical on Sui today. I mean, I was saying on chain on Sui. So we're definitely gonna check that out a little bit later on. So that's Sui. Let's go see some altcoins, some good performing altcoins from today. CHR unstoppable, man. Quite the recovery also today, up 15%. Good Sui, man. Highest daily close in history. Confirm all-time highs right now, chat, as we speak. Basically, like Sui just topped price discovery a few minutes ago. It's up 3% on the daily. Which reminds me, let's go see others against BTC. Nice recovery, bullish engulfing. I got reminded of others against BTC because of this fractal on Sui. I've been talking about this non-stop for the past month or so, where you have this is your blueprint. Like this, Sui is just front running what others against BTC is gonna do, in my opinion. You have a long-term downtrend, right, coming into a strong inflection zone, manufactured through years and years of price action. This level here, highlighted in gray, held at a support June, July last year, also August this year, and also on November of this year, right, with a massive M shape. This is a bullish bad harmonic with a type 2 return, falling briefly below the support area, and you go back into Sui, long-term downtrend, right, into a massive bullish cipher, a massive bullish M shape basically that developed over the course of a full year into a type 2 return, you know, which fall briefly below support, held at a support, and then started chopping at around here, you know, right, just like others against BTC is doing. And then when it was done chopping around, it just basically got sent, you know, in just a few weeks into harmonic highs and eventually into all-time highs. So if others against BTC is going to repeat what Sui did, you could be looking at perfectly at all-time highs on others against BTC, which will be immensely bullish for altcoins going into 2025. So bullish engulfing candle confirmed for others against BTC, right? Good recovery, 2.7% gain. 57 on the RSI, so neutral, but printing strong negative momentum on the MACD histogram, and actually the first negative momentum since November 7, chat, since like basically this price action that you saw, just 4 weeks of positive momentum here on the MACD histogram coming to an end. So I expect some kind of maybe shenanigans here, whatever, they could do whatever, but ultimately I think this goes higher on altcoins against BTC. If you don't know what others are, it's basically an altcoin basket comprehending the entire altcoin sector, excluding the top 10 market cap and stable coins. All right, Sui looks turbo bullish, and I don't own any at this point. I traded Sui earlier this year. So that's quite a strong chart right now. See how Aptos looks. Aptos is like Sui's younger brother, which underperforms usually, right? It's lagging. It's nothing like what Sui's doing here. Oh my god, man! I think that maybe Sui might be this cycle Solana. Truth be told, Solana was so strong, right? It was the one that it bounced hardest, and that it led basically the altcoin market on the bull market. I mean, it lagged a little bit. Like I bought Solana at $3 and I sold it at $200 last cycle, and I bought it like at around September. Like I bought a lot of DeFi backs on that downtrend. Like I bought Aave, SNX, Solana, Link, whatever, you name it, Wi-Fi, all of those tickers, you know, all those DeFi summer tickers, you know, on their September downtrend. But then when the bull market started on October, November, December, I had some DeFi backs already mooning by December, right, or early January, and Solana took so long to start running. It was like underperforming the rest of my backs that I almost thought about selling and swapping it for something else, and I didn't, and I was glad I did not, you know, because ultimately it was the one who ran the hardest. And also the second bag that was actually lagging was BNB. I bought BNB at around like $22, and it lagged a lot. And then when it stopped lagging, it went to $300 in just like on 1 month, and then into $600 by the way. So let's see, Astro Pepe X having quite a good bounce to this bullish cipher so far. This is on the Ethereum pair. This is consistent higher highs and higher lows, although it's a little bit choppy. You can't deny the uptrend that the sticker's on, and possibly what I could be looking at here on this bullish cipher, you are at the pattern completion zone. More often than not, you do something like this. You go for a type 2 return for a confirmation, chat. Sometimes markets love confirmations, and if you do that, then I think it's a nice bet for going at least to harmonic highs on Astro Pepe X, right? Pepe derivative launched by ChatGPT back in 2023, late 2023. In case you're wondering, it's on Ethereum mainnet. It looks rare, man. What's going on with looks rare? Had a 23% pump today, actually opening the firstly daily candle, opening it green and holding the 200 moving average as support now, Chad. This chart looks pretty bad. It's down only ever since it got launched. Look at the price action on this thing, but I caught my eye, you know, the 23% pump today. Anyway, what else has been strong? DeFi has been pretty strong. Didn't have that. Okay, Avid did have an incredible recovery today, actually into cycle highs, up 9.5%, going right against resistance. Look at where it closed, chat. No joke. It closed at 302. This level. Look at the significance from this level from the prior cycle here. You'll see here as it was regarded both as support and as resistance throughout time. What's up, Seth? So much pain looking at Lux Rare. Man, you don't know how much money I lost on Lux Rare on 2021. I mean 2022. I'm not even gonna get into that because I staked it, you know, when it had a crazy APR. You had like 1,000% yearly return on the staked coins. And then they rug pulled the Ethereum, you know, they tornado cashed the Ethereum they were getting from the trading fees. You know, the team did that. Then they had a massive FUD and it just went to like 0 in the span of like 2 to 3 weeks. I was waiting for a bounce to sell, never sold. And I sold like 50 cents and got turbo wrecked on 2022 on that ticker. So believe me that I also feel that pain on Lux Rare. But Aave going absolutely vertical. We said this level between 170 and 242 was going to be up and down. It was just basically was, right? You have a huge inefficient area here, but just got failed. Also, you retested 242 as support, and now this is cheat on the door, basically level for Aave here. This 300 level, technical level. Look at I was regarded as resistance on this complacency shoulder of December 2021. Seb is saying was damn near all in locking during bear for that APR low. Yeah, I got trapped. I think Oily did that too. Actually, that was like the first time that I spoke to Oily back then, you know, regarding the Lux Rare token. It was pretty funny. I don't know how wrecked he got, but we were both on that boat, you know, on that sinking boat, that sinking boat back in 2022. So yeah, Aave's basically staring into the abyss, but to the upside, right? There's a cheat on the door level. If you break 300, significant psychological level and also technical level. Next resistance might be 444 bucks basically. I don't see anything, you know, below that level that might make sense for a reversal right there on Aave. So man, tickers on ETH, you know, centralized exchange coins on ETH have been going berserk lately. I've been most of the better performing coins lately, which is pretty wild. Comp was also doing that, but didn't have the recovery that Aave had. Curve, you could say the same. Link holding 20 bucks as support, chat, going for a bullish engulfing candle. It's not often that you see that on Link holding 20 bucks as support. You've held it here on 2021 February, September 2021. Held it as resistance earlier this year, but now flipped to support, chat. By the way, chat, if you're watching on X, remember to like the stream, retweet my post, you know, does wonders for me. And also if you're watching on YouTube, remember to subscribe and hit on that bell button, right? So you know where I'm going live and you don't miss the streams. BNB getting a little bit interesting here, chat. It actually looks a little bit stronger than Solana. Bullish engulfing candle confirmed, up 5%, and possibly holding 690 bucks as support, chat. Look at this level from 2021. Highest daily close in history and highest price action on May 2021. Now potentially flipped to support, chat. Vertically accumulating on BNB. Highest daily close confirmed since December 8. Momentum just flipped negative on the MACD histogram, and you're neutral on the RSI. But which leads me to chart BNB against Sol. So this is the 2-week. Why am I pulling the 2-week? Because you have a massive compression on volatility here on the Bollinger Bands. Look at the squeeze, right? This tunnel basically of Bollinger Bands that is gonna break out soon, chat, to either one side or the other. You're gonna get massive, right, expansion on the Bollinger Bands. or hell, it might be to the downside, right? With Solana outperforming BNB, we don't know yet. I will definitely be keeping an eye on this chart, but what has me a little bit intrigued here is that you had a breakdown here just 4 weeks ago on Sol BTC on BNB against Solana, but you didn't catch follow through, right? You had all the arguments for a breakdown of this volatility compression. So I'm wondering, maybe this was a failed breakdown and eventually it'll work as a slingshot effect for the real breakout, which might be to the upside, right, on this compression, and have a massive outperformance of BNB against Solana. I don't know, chat. No one knows. No one knows. I'm gonna pull up some Dino coins. Tron starting to slowly curl back up. Ethereum Classic had a good recovery today, up 10%. XRP also recovering nicely. SPX 6900. Let's talk about memes. Going into the highest daily close, confirmed, chat, since November 11 on what's this? On a 9.3% gain. Printing strong positive mama on the MACD histogram and neutral on the RSI. Ticker Bitcoin up 10% today. I think it was a bullish engulfing candle confirmed also, yeah. And look at this, possibly on Ticker Bitcoin, you're now starting to possibly see a structure here, chat. An inverse head and shoulders. You have your left shoulder there, your head right there, and then your right shoulder here. Hold on, right there, right. The neckline could be a little bit tricky, but I reckon that we could assume that the neckline will be this one. Maybe here, right there. So you have the left shoulder, the head, and then the right shoulder. This is an unconfirmed inverse head and shoulders pattern, but finally we're starting to see some kind of a structure here on Ticker Bitcoin. Remember, this asset like chops for months and months, and then when it impulses, it just does it in like 2 weeks, and then it cools off for another few months. I actually caught this trade here on like October. I went long here, and it caught a nice move to the upside. Just when the entire Morat thing was starting late September, and it wasn't too popular yet, and that's why I was able to catch that trade. MOG bleeding down from didn't have any kind of recovery whatsoever, but MOG's fine. Look at this uptrend on MOG, higher highs and high lows. You just did your highest high of this uptrend, now waiting for a higher low, which could come anywhere above here, this level, which I think it will, by the way. OXO, this is an AI ticker on Ethereum going vertical too, confirming cycle highs, up 11.5% today. Kaspa, nice bounce at the 200 moving average, a 4% recovery. Man, this ticker has been going sideways almost for a year, like Sol BTC. I think like Kaspa looks a little bit like Sol BTC. Like the same animal spirits are on Kaspa than Sol BTC, I reckon. So if actually Kaspa is gonna trend higher, I think that Sol BTC will also break to the upside. So get under to Akando. Close on a 2.9% gain. Into the highest daily close in history, chat. Not bad. Not bad at all. ENA, man. ENA is a juggernaut. It has a BlackRock partnership, delta neutral strategy on Ethereum. It has a stable coin with crazy yield. Some people call it this cycle's Luna. It's been going vertical since this inverse head and shoulders, with a retest. And man, it's going back to levels you've not seen since like April of this year. Basically, I mean, you did have a spike here in June. but you're back above 93 cents, or you're actually back above $1, which is a quite a strong level. But technical wise, you're laying in the sand. I think it's $1.08. You're just a little bit, under it, a few percentages, below it. But looks insane, man. One of my favorite utility coins for this cycle. Hyper liquid. Oh my god, man. 15 cents. 19% candle confirmed. Highest daily close in history. This is trading like 2023 TIA, man. This is gonna go on a 10x from the lows. That's for sure. And it's not that far away now. But this eventually will go to like a 10x. It's only like, what, 35 cents? You're at 15 cents. It's like a 2x from here now. But absolutely vertical on Hyperliquid. Magic Eden selling from that crazy price action after Coinbase getting listed. Let's go into Sol Memes, man. Sol Memes have not been doing anything for the past month or so. Look at Pina, look at Ag1, look at Mudang, look at Bonk, look at Billy, look at GigaChat. GigaChat had quite a good couple of days. Bullish engulfing candle confirmed yesterday, a 20% gain into a 4.6% candle today. But yeah, Mumu is still valid. This is a still valid chart and pattern or fractal, if you will. But Mumu has been trading at the same level, man, since July 25th. It's been going sideways for like, I don't know, like 5 months now. So hopefully a resolution soon. You've been testing the 200 moving average of support. And my main thesis for Mumu, which I'm actually holding right now, it's been really painful to hold watching everything else moon. But I reckon patience will be rewarded at some point. What I'm watching with Mumu is this thing right here. Right, with what Ethereum did. Right there. So you have a 3 rising valleys accumulation pattern. You have a low here, a higher low with a higher high, then another higher low. This is your breakout line. You confirm the accumulation pattern here on this breakout, but then you had a throwback. You fell below it, but you're holding the low here above the previous low, which is somewhat what you did here on Ethereum. Yeah, your breakout line here, you broke it here, and then you held the low here above the prior one. So eventually Mumu should do something like what Ethereum did here. Could be wrong, and I'm gonna cut it if I lose this low here. It's my invalidation, right? Because that's the structure that I'm looking at. Right, Chad, what is this song? Too much angels singing. So Mumu, right? You know the thesis now. Close on a 3.8% gain. Printing positive momentum on the MACD histogram. You have bearish confluence on the oscillators. Nothing to say. Then the fact that you're holding the 200 moving average of support for now. So hopefully that vision, will come to fruition soon. You start dropping rhymes now. Vision will come to fruition with that ETH fractal, the accumulation setup, 3 rising valleys, right? And let's do the target, because why not? Let's do the technical target of what I'm looking at here on this accumulation setup on Mumu. So you go from the breakout line, you go all the way down to the low of the first low. So it's a 60% technical return, like a measure move target if this actually plays out. So we'll give you Mumu at around 12 something out of a penny, right? Right, almost a 40% appreciation from the breakout line, and from here it will be 138% gain, and I'm risking like 20%, 19% loss if it actually gets invalidated. So it's a nice risk to reward trade if you're actually interested in Sol Memes. But as I was just saying, Sol Memes don't have those animal spirits that some other coins have been having, right? And I'm not gonna just quit my vision, my trade, my plan. I'm gonna follow my plan, although everything else might be mooning. I'm just gonna remain patient, and hopefully we'll get to see that trade play out on Mumu. And this is also representation on the outperformance from centralized exchange coins into meme coins. You have Mumu plus Popcat and GigaChat, Ticker Bitcoin, and Mog against Tia with Blast, Arbitrum, Radium, and CHR. And this is the chart, right? Just possibly confirm another lower high. You've been bleeding after this attempt at a support. And also here, there's another chart. This is Athena plus Blast plus Sei and Tia against Popcat, Mog, Mumu, and Pepe. You can see here, you rejected this inflection zone from history, but you might be creating a higher low and continuing higher. It doesn't seem like it's gonna turbo nuke from here, right? You also have a hidden bullish divergence here on the MACD histogram starting to mature. It's pretty wild. A continuation divergence on the MACD histogram. So you can see here, utility and Solana doing way better than memes. Most of them. This I haven't checked this setup in a while. This is my meme coins against utility index on Solana. So this is WEF, Bonk, and Punky against Radium, Jupiter, and Jito. This has been going sideways for basically 9 months. You know, it's been an oscillator, both to the upside and to the downside. And now it's potentially at support, right? You have bearish confluence on the oscillators. MACD printing strong negative momentum. RSI at 38 on the bearish control zone. So this might be it, man. This might be a paradigm shift from utility of performing memes if this doesn't change quick. And it sort of makes sense, chat, because right now you're not seeing that much on-chain activity on Solana. The tickers on Solana that have been pumping have been centralized exchange coins, you know, or brand new utility coins like Camino and Grass, and potentially some AI tickers, right? You have Grass here, Camino into highest daily close in history just a few minutes ago, already pumping, right? It's not the memes on chain right now who have been getting that bet lately. It could be a time capitulation matter in that regard. Bitcoin dominance, you know, trending lower, down 0.2% on the freshly opened candle. It's pretty nice. Okay, so let's go on chain for a few minutes, chat. I don't often do this. This is super risky, you know, asset class, whatever. Just be careful to whatever I see. Just don't blindly ape. But let's go see some tickers on Sui so I can show you. Okay, so the market cap, you know, it's just messed up. I'm gonna go for volume. Can't fake volume. What is this? Uni? How old is this? 2 month. Lo-fi, SUNS. Sonic Snipe bot. So they have a bot. Ixol. It's pretty cool. I like that one. Sui Jack. Fartcoin. Is that like a ripoff to Fartcoin on base? What else? AI Ecom crypto marketplace. What is this? 4 hours? No way. Fartcoin actually has 8 hours. I'm not gonna look at that. What else? 11 month. FUD the puck. Tism. What is this? Sweet Tism. Blub. Suimon. Okay. No, don't like that. Which is this? OXAI. So they're launching AI tickers on Sui. Sui Chat. 2 month old. Suiman. AA Cat. Pepe on Sui. Sui Lama. Sui guy. Like your chill guy. Copycat, Super Suiyan, Suijak daughter, Discourse 404 mascot, Suicune, it's 11-month-old. Okay, I think that's gonna be, that'll do. All right. Let's look at Uni. What the hell is Uni? Uni is like a meme coin. It's 60 million market cap right now. Had a crazy 56% bounce today. You have a nice structure of a higher low, higher high into potentially another higher high. It has, can't see how many holders it has, but it did 5 million in volume today. Actually at around 1,000 market participants, 816 buyers and 553 sellers, but some of them could be, the same person. So I reckon in between 500 to 800 market participants. Fully diluted coin. It has a low denomination, price, although it's not that low. It's a 1 cent coin. I know it's actually, this one's the price. I know this is the price on Sui. This is the price on the USD. Let's look at the socials. Let's look at 8,000 followers on Twitter. Where the hell are these coins coming from? It has a lot of likes. It's definitely like a real project, right? Okay, so this one's has only 82 likes. This one has 200 plus. So I'm not sure if the entirety of the followers are real, right? I think it has less. The art is like just mid. I would say it's subpar art. It's pretty much every art everyone's been building, but it's not that good. I've seen better art around, especially on Solana projects. So I guess the chart gives it what it deserves. What's the web page like? I guess it's like the same web page, Yeah. Yeah, I'm not interested, to be honest. Lo-fi, what is this? Oh my god. I think we saw this like last week when it was here. Lo-fi is like, yeah, it's like, yeah, we saw it here. Oh my god, man. It pumped like 170%. Excuse me, chat. It pumped at 2.5x since we saw it on stream. And I fought it. Like I said, like this is like another, Pepe looking meme, right? This is a Sasquatch, Apparently Sui is like, well, Sui's logo is like a drop of water. So every meme coin in Sui is like related to ice, water, whatever. So this is like Bigfoot, Sasquatch, Bigfoot of the Arctic monster, meme coin. Let's look at the webpage. Okay, the webpage is a little bit better than the R1, but it's definitely like every other meme coin, webpage. I've seen better stuff. It's crazy to think that this is 93 million market cap, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, we'll keep lo-fi there. Sui NS is for this utility, name, inscriptions, whatever. Looks good. Looks like it might be putting a bottom. Sonic Snipe Bot. Oh my god, man. How do I continue to freaking miss this? I always come to see like, okay, Sui tickers might be doing good. Boom. No way to position yourself for this. 36 million market cap. I mean, FDB is actually a high FDB coin. It's not that high, it's a 2x. Circulating it's only 15 million. Price is 78 cents. I like the art. I like the 3D art a lot. See the webpage. I reckon it's like the sniper bot that everyone uses on Sui. May have some kind of first mover advantage. Sonic's Nightbot is an automated trading bot crafted for swift trading execution, seamlessly integrated and accessible through the Telegram application. So it's a Telegram bot. It's not that sophisticated then. Okay, insane. Exo, also a coin that we saw here last week, also going insane. Vertical, 39 million market cap. Cube mascot. I like this one. I think it's some kind of original one. See the webpage. Okay, webpage is actually pretty cool. Actually has some gifs, you know. It's not static. I like the art, right? And I like the mascot. I think it's you never seen this Exo whatever, you know, I don't know how to pronounce this kind of animal. But I think it's original. I like it. You also have an animated banner here on the screener. It's just the details, man, that matter on trying to look for an animal coin. If you ask me, 7,000 followers. Good engagement on X, nothing crazy. So you have a town. I'm actually gonna go hopefully listen to that town hall of Exol. I want to see the art. So you can see this is like the same art that's going on each meme coin. This one is a little bit different. I reckon they're creating all this kind of art with AI. So I'm really bullish on art that doesn't use AI. It's, it stands out from the rest, which will make me show you which art I'm referring to. It's Wawa, right, on Solana. Unfortunately, this has not played out yet. I know some people know that I hold this. You know, I do like this coin. It has crazy good art, right? And I'm watching for a fractal to play out, right? That I saw on Andy on ETH, right? I've been talking about this coin for quite some time, right? We might be here, right, on Wawa, right? You just have to be really patient because you did take out this low, but you didn't take out this low. And if you go here, you have not taken out this low yet, and you might not take it out. I don't know. I reckon you will, but you need to not take out this low, right? You need to hold the low in order to see that potential fractal play out. And this is what I'm talking about, the art. Look at the art on this coin. Like, this is not AI made, right? This is not AI generated. This is hand drawn, you know, by Lacey. That's the name of the artist. It's a she. I think her Twitter handle is like Lacey, something like that. So this is the art that I like on animal coins, right? Like, give them a little bit more of effort. Like, every other meme coin looks just like the same. Right, actually this is Mitch. I know that you might know Mitch. This is actually the biggest holder of the coin. He holds like 3% of the supply. So thread with caution. This is Thanksgiving drawing, right? So I like all of this art on Wawa. So that's what I'm trying to find, right, on Sui. Something that's original, right? That's not AI made. So that's my low-key Wawa shell in between Sui tickers. If Wawa was deployed on Sui, this would be flying right now. But Exol looks good. It's one of my favorites so far. Sui Jack, oh my god, verticality enough. This thing just it has like so many of them on different coins, on different chains. You have a Soy Jack on ETH, on Sol, whatever, in Sui. Webpage looks like mid, right? And I'm not gonna be top blasting this thing, although it could continue running higher. Look at how people bought down here. Look at how many people are like, we need to find a ticker that's doing this right now on Sui and buy it and just forget about it, basically. Not gonna be Sui Jack. Fought the puck, 37 million. Looks good. See the webpage. Okay, so that's decent art. It's a dog coin. See the socials. Okay, so this one's actually has better art than the other ones. I actually like this one. I think it's sort of cool. Oh, so Phantom might drop like a Sui chain. That's smart. Phantom that diversified to base chain and now Sui, because they know what's up. They know that some other chains are getting, you know, more capital flows than potentially the Solana on chain right now. Hopefully that changes quick or soon. So actually, this one has a cool art. I like it. Chart looks a little bit messy, right? It went on a crazy run. But now into hopefully a higher low regarding the previous low. 37 million. This is a nice one. This is TISM. What is this? What is TISM? Is it autism? Test your TISM. What the hell? Well, if you're in crypto, you do. How do I test it? What is this? Oh, so it's like miss social cues but never miss a bullish trend. Why explain emotions when you can explain Obama, Sonic, Puggy, Wefcat? Why explain emotions when you can explain... Okay. So it gives you like the right curve IQ for the first time, but then it just I don't know, gives you mid curve or left curve, I guess. Looks like a ripoff of fog, man. This is like a red fog, basically. Not saying it's gonna do bad, but I don't think it's original. Next one. Blub. Yeah, we've seen this fish before. Looks good. High highs and high lows. Let's see the web page. Why everyone has to make it like a Pepe, man? Punky, Pepe, Bread. Well, Bread was a Mad Fury, but every freaking coin has to be a Pepe, man. Why does it have that Pepe face? They're riding, you know, on Pepe's. Get out of here. What is chat? Sui chat. It's like Giga chat. The bald, bold, and blue chat of Sui. They made him bald. That's funny, not gonna lie. It's definitely funny. It's also funny that it pumped 317% today. We need something like that's doing currently this. Like still down here. On Sui, and it's still a low cap. By the way, this is only 577k market cap. See web page. Okay, so it's kind of low effort, sort of. Gonna fade. Sweet chat. Okay, what is triple A cat? I know this one. That meme is actually funny. You have higher highs and higher lows, chat. Definitely higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, possibly. 18 million market cap. What's up with the web page? I actually like the meme. Can't stop but won't stop thinking about Sui. Webpage is actually trash. Suicune, I remember this one from way back then. It's like 3.3 million. How come? So maybe brand new coins have been getting, you know, the love. Maybe this was, you know, bundled, you know, has like some heavy, you know, holders have been selling and suppressing the price action. Otherwise, I wouldn't think how Suicune would trade like this. It's funny. Okay, the webpage, yeah. Well, it's like a Pokemon derivative. Pokemon derivatives don't do that good in my opinion. So we'll continue that some other time. All right, chat. So yeah, tomorrow I'll be getting a friend visiting in from the States. He'll be staying until the weekend, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to stream tomorrow. I'll definitely not be streaming on Friday because I have to do. We're gonna go out of the city, so I'll let you guys know if I stream tomorrow. If I do, just pay attention to around 9 to 10 p.m. It's when I might go live and do some kind of a quick stream. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, boys. Remember to smash that like button on the way out. You guys are goats. Hope to see you guys soon. Stay safe. Just be careful with the leverage. Peace.